Hey, what's up, Asensio? Test something real quick. Oh, sweet. It's working. You have the 9060XT too? Nice, dude. How do you like it? I just went to the shops and got my 78. All I need is motherboard and it works, although I'll be using a 980 Ti while I save up for a 5070 Ti. Yeah, Dark Claw, what's up, bro? Did you see this one? You'll be fine, dude. This is with my 980 Ti. I had the classified. For lossless scaling, nice, Grizzly. 57, I was thinking 7500 is kind of expensive. Yeah, Asensio, the 7500F, it's not bad. So I actually just tested it here. I need to take a look at the 9600X because that's pretty cost effective. And I want to see how well it performs because it could, since the 5700X3D stock is starting to dwindle, it's possible that that may be one of the best budget chips going forward. Because 5700X3D prices are going up a lot. So it's not really like the best deal anymore, whereas it used to be, but not anymore really. Please tell me the FPS on face is 80, 120, 750, 70, and then I don't know. Let me see, I just did a 78 as well. What's this guy's name? Who wrote in Russian? Absolute. The stream got me to drive to Boston for the 98 in December. Best processor for Tarkov so far. Hell yeah, Rory. Maybe I saw you at the Cambridge at the Cambridge Micro Center. I'm always there. That's the one I go to. think it's gonna be overkill 7800X3D for 1080. No, it's not overkill. Basically the CPU determines your max. What the fuck? Your max energy. Sorry, I'm reading max energy. Max FPS for Tarkov. So if you're building a PC for Tarkov, just get a good CPU first, preferably a 7800X3D if you can, and then focus on the GPU, because you'll go a lot further with a good CPU and an old GPU than you will with a great GPU and an old CPU. You need CPU power for Tarkov. Yeah, Restall, I'm good, man. How are you? I was testing FMF 2.1. I don't see any artifact. I don't have any input lag compared to other games like Squad. Yeah. Asensio, I've done a lot of FMF testing. And yeah, it's good. It's really good in Tarkov. Have you seen this one? 300 FPS with FMF. 400, 400 in streets. Yeah, I saw all your videos. Thanks, man. 'm really good. Thanks, man. Finished building my PC 2 weeks ago. Hell yeah, Restall. What'd you get? I was getting around 150, 180 with FMF. What do you have? A 78? Sorry if it says somewhere, but is it 1080 or 2K? It's 2K FSR quality. This is the highest. So this is like the best setting for the 9060XT in my opinion. This is like, it's right below like a native. It's right below native 1440 card. It can go FSR quality. 5700X RX 9060XT. Okay. That's pretty great with, damn, that's great with the 5700X. Wow, nice. $7,800 XOD, 5080, 64 gig MSI Edge. Oh, very nice build, dude. Nice. How much slower is the 7600 XOD compared to the 78? I mean, on paper, clock speeds are a little. I think it's the clock speeds are a little slower. It has 2 less cores, but that doesn't really matter for Tarkov. Like, I'm gonna guess in Tarkov they're gonna be pretty much exactly the same. I mean, you can probably find synthetic tests where there's differences, but if you want to use the 56 versus the 58 for an example, there's basically no difference between the two in Tarkov. If you look at, I always leave average active cores on in my stats. and you'll see that it usually doesn't use more than 6 cores. So it doesn't really help that you have 8 cores versus 6. So, and the cache is the biggest factor for Tarkov performance. So there, if you can get a 7600X 3D, that is ideal over a 78 for a Tarkov build because you can save some money. Hey man, I've been using LSFG. I know there's gonna be some latency, but is there any settings that will make the game feel snappier? What did I use? I tested it briefly. I did an LSFG video. Where is it? Let me see my. These are my. This is the setting I ran on this video with a 3060. So I ran 3.0, a 3 multiplier, Q target 0, WGC, sync mode off, max frame latency 3. Yo, hey, yo, pyurologie. I ended up getting the 9070XT for my 7500. I've got my INX 3D card next. Thoughts? Yes, that's your next logical upgrade for sure. Get a 78 or 9800X 3D if you can. I'm going to save some money by saying replace it with a 7800X 3D. That's a good plan, Asensio. I remember you did a stream on the 98 with the 4070. Can you take me? I'd like to copy your setting. I give roughly 80. I know I can get more FPS. If you go to my page and you go to my live section, you can see them all. It's probably like right here, 98, 40, 70. But I don't really go over settings in my stream. So if you want settings, this is what I would follow. Okay, go to this one and then this one. Follow these 2 videos and then let me know how it goes. Is 9060XT being utilized fully because it barely touches my clock speed for Tarkov? It depends what settings. So in Tarkov, the GPU really just determines what settings you can run. Your CPU sets your FPS ceiling. So it really depends on what your settings are, Decade. I know, but the 5600X3D is only available for Micro Center. Yeah, Sensio. Yeah, 5600X3D will not go in an AM5 motherboard anyways. Hey man, 98 and 9070, 6080 is when not consistent. Some of it should back up to like 150, 180. What used to be, nothing changed. Huh. That's weird. If you started to do that randomly, did you see if maybe your BIOS got reset or something? I don't know what would just cause it to happen randomly. Also, tack on 170 utilization of 4050 on both GPU and CPU. Did your graphic settings change or something? That one gamer. What do you think of RX 6800 with 7600X? Just got the GPU for free. It's a really good it's like one of the best value GPUs at 1440. So you can keep that GPU and keep upgrading your CPU if you want to get more performance liquidated. Haven't changed anything. BIOS should still all be the same. I would double check if all your settings are still there. If not, I mean, I would just go through the optimization guide one by one and see and go from there. Because if nothing's changed, we'd have to figure out what actually did. I mean, if you've not changed anything, then we have to figure out what changed, because something did change, right? Thanks, man. Also, are you using AV1 encode on the stream? Yeah. I'm using AV1 on quality at 9,000 bitrate on YouTube. The Twitch stream gets a little downgraded because I'm doing one PC stream for YouTube and Twitch. So it's using 2 encoders right now, and I'm playing the game and streaming. Started happening after the silent patch the other day. Oh, I didn't even know there was a silent patch. Thanks, Code. No problem, Liquidated. 9070 XT versus 5070 Ti instead of telling you, you can watch this video. This is 9070 XT versus 5070 Ti. Is that II or LL? Are you liking the 9060 XT 16 gig? How much did you get it for? I love it. It's probably, it's a really good entry into like the lower end GPU market. I think it's the best one for people buying a new PC, trying to get like the best for their money and want to play 1080, maybe 1440, like FSR. And maybe people on like a 2060 or something like that, that want to upgrade. It's really good. It's a really good GPU, really nice entry into the market. Yeah, they had the big patch, the one that fixed audio, and then 2 days they did another random patch. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. This may be a dumb question, but I heard using the in-game FPS counter loses some FPS. Is that a true or fake state? It could be true, JDs. I've never tested it, so I can't say with confidence whether that's fake or not. I'll say that when I've used it, I haven't noticed any difference, but it could be true. I've never fully tested that specifically, so I ordered a 9070 XT and 9950. What kind of FPS should I be getting in Tarkov? The 9950 versus the 98, there's going to be no difference in Tarkov. If you want to see what the 9070 XT can do, this is 9x3D plus 9070 XT. Do you have your CPU set as stable frequency? I don't see it fluctuating much. No, I have it on PBO2, but since my temps are so low, it just stays boosted indefinitely, pretty much. Just stays fully boosted the whole time. Well, is CPU taking much of the toll for dual encoding? No, Fired. So the new 9000 series GPUs have dual hardware encoders, so most of that work is going to the GPU in terms of encoding. Yeah, I have not been playing it all, so you guys are gonna have to update me on like what's new. I've not been playing much. I've been making a few videos here and there, but I haven't been grinding the game. So, yo, what's up, Aver? What settings would you recommend for a 58 and 9060 XT? Glad to see you stream. Yeah, man, I'm gonna try to get back into a regular stream schedule. For 9060 XT, this is the max setting that I would use, and this is where you can still reach the CPU max. It's just below a native 1440 card, so you can go 1440 FSR quality, and you'll max out your CPU. Okay, I've just been getting ratted so much. I'm gonna play super fucking slow, dude, because the last few times I played, dude, I just got killed by bushes and corners, like, all day. Video is freezing. Okay, thanks. Let me try this. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not saying drop. Oh, it did drop frames. You're right. You're right. It is dropping frames. Why? It's weird. All right. I just reset it. Let me know if Let me know if it's still dropping. I think I should switch to 9060. I'm currently not 4060, but 9060 is a really solid piece of equipment. Yeah, Ansu, 9060XT is really good. It's not cutting off anymore? Okay, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, from a 4060, it is an upgrade. I wouldn't say it's a huge step up, though. It is an upgrade for sure. But, they're kind of still in the same class. Insane frame rate, yeah. 안쓰 좋아? 200 frames and when you're playing 1440. Yeah, this is 1440 FSR quality. So if I go 1440 native, that's when the 9060 XT will it will lose a little of this. It won't hit the CPU max, but up to 1440 FSR quality, even high textures, the 9060 XT can handle that. 3070 Ti, you can go 1440 high textures. Yeah, 3070 Ti is good. I don't remember these buildings at all anymore. Oh, Kaban's here. 9070 XT is... Yeah, 9070 XT is in a much different class than the 9060 XT. It costs like twice as much. Worth playing at 100 ping? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, what the hell? Bitcoin out of this thing? So should I be using FSR and stuff with 9070 XT? I just don't get the types of prints you're getting. That one gamer? No, with 9070 XT, you only want to use FSR if you go 4K. You don't need it otherwise. It'll handle up to 1440 high textures, no problem. It's your CPU then, and your tuning. No, I wouldn't say there's something wrong. You just probably got to tune it. FMF 2.1. No, this is just regular, no frame generation.
On the soup.
Opinion on FSR versus DLSS4. The gap is closing between FSR and DLSS. Like, DLSS is the best, but FSR4, it's damn good. It's getting close. It's like DLSS 3. It's between like DLSS 3 and DLSS 4. It's not as good as DLSS 4, but it's getting close. Were they shooting me from the roof? Yo. We wanted to switch to AMD, but afraid of FSR. I mean, what do you mean you're afraid? It just depends. I know you have the tools, but do you still have the paid service for overclocking? Yeah, Aver, I do. It's dropping again. Oh, I think I know what it is. Hold on, sorry. Basically giving DLSS for FSR. I mean, I guess it depends what you play and what resolutions you're trying to go. Can you hear the printer? Is it? Yeah, it's loud, huh? Fuck. Yeah, I'm printing something right now. Shit, is it picking up on the mic? Oh, it is, huh? Printing little doll clothes hangers for my daughter. Let me check. Oh shit. Yeah, see, that's going right now. I turned the mic gain down a little bit. Keep dropping frames. I think it's the Twitch stream, but I want to grow on Twitch too, so I'm gonna try to stay consistent on streaming both. Nice shot. So other than optimization, what other tuning can I do? You're on a 78? Using AI OC. And what are you running, Aver? What CPU? Yeah, I have not been playing. I didn't even max out traders this wipe. These don't come with plates, right? Yeah. Which one can I buy? This one. You guys open AMD during set there too. Fire here. I got a video for everything. Adrenaline settings right here. Oh, you got a 98 Aver? Yeah. So I offer one-on-one tuning. Like I'll take a more in-depth look through my YouTube memberships. So there's a 3rd tier membership that has that perk available. How do you do it? Yeah, right here. So yeah, if you join at the 3rd tier, then you can get one-on-ones. Otherwise, you can always join the Discord. And I'll answer questions there. But if you want like one-on-one, then it'll be through the YouTube membership. Sorry, I'm trying to. $50 not bad at all. I mean, I think it's pretty fairly priced considering how much other guys are charging. And this is like I'm specifically, have been testing Tarkov. I mean, I'm gonna say I've tested it more than anyone else out there in terms of like different hardware and testing different aspects of the game. But yeah, I'm glad you think so. I tried to price it pretty fairly. Considering my time and all that stuff spent, because I once I started offering it, I actually got a lot of requests for it, so that's why I had to go kind of put it up on the higher tier, because it was starting to take up a lot of my time. So yeah, I'm always like, I'm looking at the Discord all the time, and answering questions here and there. But if you want like personalized, like one-on-one type of optimization or troubleshooting, whatever consultation, then yeah, that's available for anyone. And you can it's once a month as well. So if you're on the 3rd tier, then you can do it once a month. When would I get an appointment? I mean, I'm pretty open. Right now, I can probably schedule it in the next couple days if you have the availability. You know it's getting late wipe when SJ6s are like 200k. I'll do that once I get an X3D. What OBS plugin are you using for multi-streaming? It's called RTMP. RTMP something something. It's like some Japanese dude made it. There's multiple RTMP. This one. Anyone run an Asus B650E Wi-Fi motherboard? I don't. But what's your question? Maybe I can answer it. I'm on a BIOS a few back with updating to the new one, fixing issues. It's like just a couple back from let's see. Is it a tough? And what version are you running? Two 613. Oh yeah, you should update for sure. 2613 is pretty old. Yeah, Don Vaughn, I would definitely. You got a lot of new Agisa. You got turbo mode. They had one patch that updated gaming performance on all X3D chips. So I would 100% update your BIOS. I mean, it's not going to be like night and day probably, but there are a few updates that will affect the gaming performance. So for the 98, what other tuning can be done outside of underwater max frames? Is there stuff you don't show in the optimization guide? No, everything I do on my chip is in my 9800X3D tuning guide. This is the exact setting I'm running right now. This one I show in here, this is the exact BIOS setting I'm running right now. 2200 F clock. Plus 200 boost clock override, minus 40 undervolt. SMT off. .200 FPS on woods down to 130. What cooler are you running with the 98? I mean, I just run my what is it called? It's a Corsair H115i. But honestly, you could run an air cooler and you'll get the same performance. It's the Corsair H115i Elite Capellix. Wait, what was that sound? Am I missing my Twitch chats? I'm not even on. Wait. Hold on. That was definitely a Twitch sound. I use the NHU12A. My temps is kind of high. Like, how high? Because I'm going to change servers after this. Even so I used a $17 air cooler in this test versus an AIO. And basically results are like very similar. And this is on 78. The temps aren't that much different between an AIO and an air. $80 to $90. Oh, there's something wrong. Have you tried reseating the cooler or reapplying thermal paste, party? You have. There's something. I mean, almost never should run that high. And you have your fan plugged into the CPU fan header. Yes, I use the adapter though for both. So two go into the one CPU header. That's fine. Yeah. Too easy. Oh shit! What? $80 CPU package bad for a 78. It seems pretty high. I mean, it's not terrible. It's still like within the. Okay, so it's still within like the operating temperatures, but usually when I see them in the 80s, there's something going on with like the cooler setup. Because even when I use a cheap ass air cooler, like a $17 air cooler, it runs in the like 60s for me. So even with an air cooler, shit, I didn't even I did a cooler test without showing the temps, huh? Well, I'll make a new one soon. But basically the temps are in like the 60s for me with an air cooler. You know, you put a lot of thermal paste on. Okay. I would double check the seating and make sure. And make sure it's making contact properly. Yo, what's up, franchise? did have a rough time seating it, not gonna lie. Yeah. So that the only reason I say that is because even with an air cooler and like minimal thermal paste, like I usually get in the 60s with my 78. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to turn off the Twitch stream for now. I don't think anyone's even on it. I think it's causing the frame drops. Oh, franchise is on it. Yo, thanks, bro. I think I'm gonna have to turn the Twitch stream off though. Franchise is causing frame drops for me right now. I'm gonna have to switch up my my stream settings are kind of messed up because I haven't been streaming for a little bit. Yeah, if you want to join on the YouTube stream though, franchise. I'm still streaming. I just have to turn off the Twitch stream. It's causing. Oh, what's up, franchise? Yeah, nice, nice. How do you feel about the hardcore wipe? I love the concept. Did they announce what that actually entails yet? Or is it still just, it's gonna be a hardcore wipe, that's all we know? Pilot. Dude, they like overpowered this room. Red Rebel? Yo, seriously, it's like, dude, what the fuck? Wait. Oh, there's an event on right now? No flea. I loved when they did the no flea for the first 2 weeks. I really liked that. So, yeah, I'm all for it. Mega loot. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Oh, that's why? I see, okay. Bookcase. Oh, cool. Oh, bookcase. Wait, what the fuck is this? I've never seen this room. Is this new? What is this? I've never seen this. Was that door always openable? I've literally never seen this, and I check 13's like the room I go to most on streets. The fuck is this? Maybe it's like for an event, maybe? Oh, it has? Oh shit, dude. I never tried to open that. okay. Yeah, well, I haven't been playing for a while too, so. We already made our money. Let's go see if the bot's here. Huh? Oh, you can put these in. What's that thing? Red Rebel's 900k. Nice. Yeah, I forgot to sell the other one I found. I've been finding so much shit. I paired the 9060 XT with the 7700. Nice. How do you like it? Are you gonna do a video with the 9600X? Yeah, I'm really interested in the 9600X, Ethan, because stock of 5700X30 is dwindling and the prices are getting really high on them now, so they're not really like the best deal anymore. And 9600X price dropped recently, so I want to see if this is like it might be like one of the new best like value chips. So I want to find out. So I will be I'm gonna try to grab one. I'll be testing it at some point soon. I'm also gonna pair with the 7700. Nice. Did you guys see? Have you guys seen my 7700X videos? I think I still have my 7700X. So. XTX still the best AMD card. It's the most powerful, yeah. So I guess technically, yeah, it still is the best one. Yep. I think 5700 X30 outperformed it a little bit, but they're like basically the same.
Кепка.
What the hell? Jesus. Damn, this guy. That's expensive shit right there.
Давай, давай, давай. Вот он.
I love how I'm having issues pushing FPS with the 78 and 79. You are? What kind of FPS you seeing? Like 80 is the max? Or sub 80? Huh. Hey, have you followed any of the guides that I put out there? Have you seen my 78 tuning guide that I just put out? Yeah, you have. So I think I was getting like, I was averaging like 100, 120 with the 78. Yeah, this is, I just did the 78 with my 9070. I was getting like 130, 120 average maybe, 100 to 120. What settings are you running? Eight gigabyte version, what, of the 9060 XT? Yeah, that's not worth it. Do I need to download all the drivers on the Asus? Just the BIOS update. You change your virtual memory? No, I gotta do a test on that though. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. You mean virtual memory for paging messages, not leave it for Windows to decide? Yeah, I don't know if it. I've never actually fully tested that, like specifically, so I don't know. I know when 6.16 first came out, there was a lot of like crashing, and increasing the page file did stop the crashing, but I don't know if it improves performance. $9060XT or 5060 Ti. I haven't tested a 5060 Ti, but aren't they like $450? At that price, I'm going with the 9060XT. Unless there's like a specific NVIDIA game you play, or you want to use DLSS, but I'd probably spend $100 less and get like similar performance. I probably personally would go for the 9060XT. Your game runs so smooth. Should I? Yeah, it's running nice right now. What should I get? 4070, 9060, both of them are on the same place. 4070, Harold. Hey, Raid 9000 is awesome. Love my 9070XT. Yep. 9000 series are incredible. They're really good. Thank you guys for joining my stream after I've been out for a while, man. It's good to have you guys on. Nice to be on with the community again. I appreciate it. Nice, 989. We'll go 969. This is a violet. 2 docs cases. What? A Violet is 400k? What the fuck? Damn, lab cards. What a sad day, man. These things used to be crazy. Oh, I guess the storage room is the one you want now? If a RAM kit is rated at 6,000, can you set your RAM speed to 6, or should you set it to... No. So, if you buy a kit and it doesn't hit the rating that they say it's going to hit on there, you have grounds to return it. So, yeah, you should be able to set it at 6,000 or above if it's rated at 6,000. MSI Afterburner won't show my GPU usage. Why? You probably got to go in and select it. Are you talking about CPU usage or GPU usage? Anything I should do on specific updating the BIOS, especially being a few back? No. I have a quick BIOS update short here. You can... Oh, I did a long version here, but there's a short here that shows you the whole process. It's really easy. You tried the 7900 XT, and if so, is it worth it over other cards right now? How much can you get it for? Yeah, I had a 7900 XT. I sold mine. I had the reference 79. I ended up selling it during like the height of the GPU craze. Got a good chunk of change for it, and it depends how much you can get it for, I guess. Yeah, 7600 X3D will be really good. Yeah, no problem, Don Vaughn. You had some nasty thunderstorms all day. So I would say the 7900 XT, I would buy it if I can get it for around like 600, around there, 600, 650. I think that's the right price for it right now. How much are they selling for right now? Yeah, this is about the right pricing for it. If you can get one for 520? Wow, that's a shit. That's really good. 500? Damn. A used 7900 XT might be a better deal than a 9070 XT. If you're looking for value. Oh, I knew that E wasn't there. I'm stupid. Have you ever paired a 2060 with this? Yes, I have. I have a 2060. Of course. I've pretty much tested everything, man. Right here, 7800X3 with the 2060. This was a year ago, so Streets FPS was a little different, but you get the idea. Yeah, 2060 is fine. You can play like 1440 DLSS with it, or 1080. Oh, there's no E. You think a 14.6 versus 14.7 will have a big difference in Tarkov? No. No, not very much at all, no. Yo, is my 13900K outdated for Tarkov, or it's just not that good in the first place? No, 13900K is still, it's still decent. I mean, when's the last time I tested mine? It's been a while, but if you have fast RAM, I mean, it's as good as a 7800X. It can be as good as a 7800X 3D. Granted, this is my this is like my I I had like a fun build with my 13900K, so I ran it on like a 1260 millimeter cooler with like fucking EK Delta cryo cooler, so it was running at like 20 degrees at like 6 gigahertz with super fast RAM on an Apex. So it can be good. You just gotta the RAM didn't make that much of a difference. No, RAM makes a difference with Intels. 100% it does with Intels. With X3Ds, the speed doesn't matter, no. But with Intels, the speed does matter. In your 9800X3D video, you disable SMT. Where can I find this in ASUS BIOS? Um, I don't know what menu it's in. You might have to go into like the AMD overclocking menu. Are you in the Discord? That one gamer? You are? Okay. If you wanna send what you see, if you wanna like snap a picture of what you're seeing, like all the menus, then I can probably tell you where to go. It must have changed from the video you uploaded. As a DDR didn't have much of a change. No, DDR. So that's a different comparison. Unheimlich. That is a different comparison. So this, in that video, I was comparing very fast DDR4 to very fast DDR5. And in that case, there's not much of a difference. Because if you notice, I'm running 4000 CL14 DDR4, which is like extremely, extremely fast DDR4 that's hard to find. And here I'm running a 7838 kit, and this was like 2 years ago when DDR5 was very hard to find. So I wanted to see if there was a difference, and there wasn't that much. If you had really fast DDR4 versus fast DDR5, there wasn't that much of a difference. But if we're talking about slow DDR, if we're talking about slow RAM versus fast RAM, it does make a difference. Yep. No, with Intel's it does make the RAM speed absolutely makes a difference. But with X3Ds it does not. With Intel chips, it absolutely does. With anything that's not an X3D, the RAM speed does matter. And maybe I should make a video on that to show, but because the X3D cache is so big, it just like the RAM speed doesn't make that much of a difference. Yeah. Tarkov general or discussion general? Oh, if you have turbo game mode on, your SMT is disabled. I think you gotta go into I don't know where they put it in here. Maybe in Tweaker's Paradise? I forget where it is in the Asus one. I haven't bought an Asus motherboard for a while. So I just reset my PC and went with Expo tweaked and now 200. Yeah, so Don Von, I think it was the you were the one with the BIOS, older BIOS, right? Yeah. Sometimes that's all it takes, man. That's the first step of my optimization guide. First thing to check. Make sure your BIOS is up to date. have a 58 starting to become bottom. If the new motherboard, definitely a 98, but just can't justify a 700 plus. I hear you. That's a big investment, so. See the new hardcore wipe plan? No, I haven't seen the details on it, but I already know I'm gonna like it because I was a big fan of the no flea for the first 2 weeks, and I'm all for making it more difficult, more challenging, slow down progression. Ah, okay, yeah. So you can manually shut it off. Actually, the turbo mode, if you enable that, that will disable SMT too, but I just kind of do the setting itself for redundancy. Just disable both of them if you can. Just disable it wherever you see it. If you can set both to disabled, try that. In BIOSes, a lot of times there's like more than one way to access like different options. So like for redundancy, I just kind of set them all to the same thing. Damn, I haven't seen player. Yes, exactly. For those who don't know Life the Game, and everyone's still gonna fucking get there. It's gonna take longer. My favorite part of Tarkov is early wipe. Like when you have to actually find things, when the things you pick up mean something. Like that's when it's most fun to me. 'Cause I really like the I like the like apocalyptic feeling of the game, and like have like feeling like you're like surviving in the game instead of like once you're late wipe, it's just like you have access to everything. Like everything is just available. It might as well just be an FPS like Call of Duty, you know? Still love the game, but that early wipe is like my favorite.
Прямо берцы!
Wait, what? Some of these scats actually have shit on them. Got your headset on backwards, I guess. What the hell? Sounds like it's coming from the other side. I swear I heard him from the right. Where's the area? Should I only copy the clock speeds if I have the same RAM? Yeah, the memory part, that one gamer, you can... I share my RAM timings for people who like to tweak RAM. There honestly won't be a huge difference between running like a super tuned RAM kit versus a, you know, stock RAM kit. So if you don't feel like messing around with the RAM, I would just run your XMP or Expo profile. Yeah, well, I would just leave it. As long as the more important thing is to follow the, excuse me, follow the PBO settings and the F clock. That's probably the most important thing. So these, what are these? What's this? 1 mil. For the 9070 XT, which pure preset should I use? Pure 80. Let's sell a few things. How much do these go for? Oh, nice. What fast DDR4 do you recommend, like the one you use for your testing? I noticed there ain't the current browser for GB buzz. Anything wrong with this? No, Fire Remnant. So that means the GPU can go to PCI 5, but your motherboard probably only goes to PCI 4, which is fine. You're not going to see any difference with that card between 4 and 5. You suggest me to overclock and undervolt my 98 with your vid. Yes, I do. I would highly suggest that. Actually, yeah. The part of the video talking about voltage and resizable bar support, is that CPU related or memory? So yeah, I'll show you what to do. Thanks, mate. You're the best. No, you're the best, dude. No problem. So go to this video. Um, yeah, do all this, do all this. And stop when I get to the memory subtimings. That's it. Don't copy this memory subtiming part. Resizable bar. Make sure you do that. But just don't copy the memory part. Yeah, just don't do the memory part. Do the PBO part for sure. Follow the F clock, the U clock div 1. Make sure you set that. But when I get into the advanced memory timings, just don't follow that part. See if you can hit 2200. I think most people can on their 9800X3Ds. He's a mutant. He tangos. Yeah. Nice. F clock. Do the F clock for sure though. Do the F clock and the U clock div 1. Before 1 hour by accident, I put the CPU undervolt on 30. My PC black screen and brick, but I fixed it with reset BIOS. Now I'll do it again carefully. PC, what processor do you have? Oh shit, I don't have that's annoying. PBO is precision boost. Yeah, precision boost. CPU, yeah, 9800X3D. Okay, yeah. Well, you crashed at 30? Really? Did you? Um. Wow, 30 really? Am I losing FPS running a 4K 32-inch OLED monitor rather than using a lower res monitor? It depends, Mordecai. That all depends on your GPU and your CPU. Should I still make 1-to-1 with M clock? Yes, you have F clock. You don't have to do that, but just follow what I said in the video. So for the 98, try to get your F clock to 2200, then U clock div 1, make it U clock equals M clock. You want it to look like this. Right here, 2200 U clock equals M clock. And just do XMP profile enabled. So don't do this one. Don't do whatever I do in here, but do these two. Do these two right here. So Mordecai, if you're running 4K native, yeah, you're losing FPS with the XTX. If you run 1440 FSR quality, you won't lose FPS. The XTX cannot do 4K native. So do those two and then skip the memory part and do the voltages and everything. Yeah. You don't need to mess with the voltages either, because if you're running the XMP profile, your voltages will be set to your memory instead of, because I'm overclocking mine. Manually. You don't need to set the voltages either. Where's that video? XTX 4K. You need to set FSR for 4K with XTX. IO port stuff. No, you don't need to. Uh, you, most boards have resizable bar already enabled, but that's where you check for resize. Make sure it's on. Yeah. No, man, ask whatever you need to. That's what I'm here for. I only play the game as kind of like a background. I'm more here to chat with the community. So ask away, man. Whatever you got. While you got me here. Yeah, Reborn. Some kits will hit the timing, some won't. Some people want to mess with it, some people don't. So there are some kits that won't be able to hit the same timings, and then from there it's like it depends on your kit, right? But if you can hit it, then that's great. Yeah. Oh shit, I was gonna start another copy of that print. What fast DDR4 RAM do you recommend? Oh man, DDR4 is getting expensive right now. Unheimlich. Because like the stock for DDR4 is running out, I guess. So DDR4 is getting more expensive, but yo, Cappy, what's up, bro? Heimlich, what CPU do you have? $13600K. Okay, let me see. So ideally, so this is, I don't even know if they have these kind of kits anymore. They might be really expensive. Oh shit, no, yeah, see that's expensive. 150 for 16 gigs. Oh so yeah, this is like how much I paid for my fast DDR4. Like it's not worth it to buy fast DDR4 anymore, in my opinion, unless you can find it like used or something. Because Samsung B dies are really hard to find, and those are the ones that can go really fast. So for even for 32 gigs of this, you'd need 4 sticks, and it would be $300 for DDR4. So it's just not worth it when you can get DDR5 so much cheaper now. Like the ones I have are these. I don't think that they don't sell them anymore. This is the one I have. It's a 4000 CL14. I have 4 sticks of this. But it's really hard to find B-die now. What is... Oh, yeah. These are not expensive, right? These things? Can you show the game configs again? Type in exclamation optimize. Yo, I got 98 access OC's G skill royal custom playbook and somehow custom 120. No, there's something wrong with that NPK. You should be getting a lot more than that. You probably need to do some further tuning. Oh, thanks, Kelvin. Yeah, optimize, and then For the 9800X3D, follow that tuning guide as well. Yeah, looking at the sky, it should like go very high, but then on customs, you should get pretty good FPS. Did you say 120? I think that's a little bit low for a 98.
Нужен, братишка.
Hey, PCSS, reinstalling time. Thanks again for answering. We're heading out to the market for supplies. I live this device on. For watch. Hey, Fire, I appreciate it, man. Hey, PCSS, are you following? Let me ask you a question. Are you following the tuning guide? If you're following the RAM timings, then maybe try skipping that part. Oh, you activated XMP, huh? No, I mean, it doesn't matter how long you leave it on, really. Is your BIOS updated? Do I change the setting that says FClock frequency or the setting that says Infinity Fabric? The FClock frequency. The Infinity Fabric divider. I don't. No, No, you want to do the F clock frequency. What Infinity Fabric divider? I don't know what. I gotta look in the menu again to see what that does. That. Did you saw my message higher? No, I might have missed it. Oh, in my video it says divider. Okay, I think it's the same setting. Oh! I can't get a tingle. Is that a player? CS2 benchmark. Can go down to 120-ish. I mean, yeah, that's Tarkov. It's gonna fluctuate a lot depending on what area you're in. And like, it also matters what settings you're running. Yeah, let me know that one gamer. Yeah, I tested the 9070 XT the day it came out. NPK, I have a optimized video. Tune video. And then if you want to see the 9070 XT, here. Yeah, sure. MPK. What performance? It's a custom RTSS overlay. Fuck. Oh, it's still dropping frames, so I guess it wasn't Twitch. Do a video about single PC streaming? Okay, I'll add one. Yeah, I haven't been streaming for a little while, so my settings are a little messed up right now, but... Yo, what? Yeah, I'm recording right now. It barely hits the performance. Alright, we know there's one more. Question is, where is he? Unless I caught him. I don't think I caught him outside though. I'm probably dead here, whatever. I saw two enter here. I think he's watching the body? mean, the best straight up is yeah, like a Nitro Plus. But honestly, there's not that. It's not that huge of a difference between like the best model and like a base price model. .9070XT can max out 1440 native high textures. Yep, it's about right, gamer. How do you like AMD versus NVIDIA? I think they both make amazing products, okay? NVIDIA obviously has a bigger name and more kind of like compatibility, easy compatibility, but AMD is just like, it's just a better value for gamers. NVIDIA, you pay like a premium tax for their products, which they've earned. But if you're looking for the best for your money, yeah, AMD's much better in terms of like price to performance. So I think they both make high quality products. I love all my AMD cards. I love all my NVIDIA cards. Like, they both make great stuff. If you don't mind paying the premium, then go NVIDIA. If you want the best for your money, then go AMD. And don't believe all that crap about, oh, drivers and all. Like, people bring up drivers a lot, and I've never had a single issue with any of my NVIDIA cards or AMD cards in terms of drivers. They're all like, it's all like people parroting what they see
Not
on
much,
the internet.
but appreciate the content.
Oh shit. Yo, Bear Jew, man. Yo, thank you, bro. No, dude, I appreciate that, dude. Any kind of support, I humbly appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the support and your generosity. Thanks, bro. Bear Jew. Shout out to Bear Jew. Can we get some W's in the chat for Bear Jew? Coming through with the support for pyurologie. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me, dude. Thanks so much. What is this? Oh, this is actually a PKP. Huh? Keep this. All right. NPK, you still here? I'm about to sign off, but I'll hit customs real quick and show you what I'm getting. Bro, you're the only one who goes in depth on the builds for this game. You deserve it. Lots of hours. Thousands and thousands of hours testing Tarkov, man. I hope the information I find is helpful for you and all the gamers out there. Hopefully I'm helping the community make informed decisions and get good info out there. I appreciate that a lot, hearing that. That means a lot to me. Thank you. That's like my end goal, to just help people out there, because I'm just a gamer myself in the end, and I just want to help other gamers out there. Man, I haven't played EFT since 4 webs ago, and customs used to run so good. Yeah, customs used to be like, besides like factory and labs, like the best. It goes labs. It used to be like factory, but the new factory isn't the same as before. Yeah, NPK, you still here? Yeah, Woods runs pretty well too. And actually Lighthouse runs very well now too. It's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, Woods has always been one of the best running maps. Yep. There was a guy who wanted to see the performance on customs, but I don't know if he's still here. Bro, so smooth. F7900X, like 9800 would be massive. Yeah. I mean, 7900X is still good. But yeah, 9800X 3D is just insanity. You know? Oh, NPK, you're here. Alright, cool. Yeah, here you go. Dude, those Micro Center bundles are no joke, man. They're so good. They just dropped the 7800X 3D bundle down to like 500. Yeah, NPK, so you should be way higher than 120 average. I don't scav on. I only scav Lighthouse if I do scav like early wipe. I don't even know where any of these where these extracts are. Dorms, yeah. Oh, I'm getting tired. I'll sign off after this one. Oh, most of the time you do? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's normal for Tarkov, or if there's a lot of assets in the area, you'll see the FPS drop. It looks the same on both for me. There's no difference between AMD and Nvidia. But yeah, you can tweak the sharpness in Adrenaline. I've shown that before. Have you seen my Adrenaline guide? Did I make that? I don't know if it's a command. I think it was. If you can tweak, you can add sharpness with this. Watch this timestamp. Such a loot whore, even when I'm just messing around. The car. Oh, whoa! Wait, did the fence get further? Oh, maybe not. Why did it look like it was further? Oh, this is not. I don't even know what the extracts are, dude. NPK. Good. No, I don't play customs that much, that's why. I think I'm gonna sign off here. I'm getting tired. For some reason, Landmarks looks really punchy. Yeah, he uses post FX settings. So you can kind of mess with this to make it look more like that. I also, the way you can do that in Adrenaline, you can also do the same thing. Reflex was good, yeah. What the hell was that sound? Can you guys, does this show up on screen? Adrenaline? Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so if you want to make it look more punchy, like you're saying, if you have AMD, the reason I don't use post FX is because it actually adds a performance hit. It lowers your FPS slightly if you use post FX. So if you want to change your colors, what I recommend doing is going into here, go to custom color and punch up and dial up your saturation. If you want it to look a little brighter, you can use this. You can change the temperature like this. And you can also change it to vivid or dynamic contrast, so it's a little easier to spot things. But I mean, yeah, You can see it right there. So looks gives it that punch, but you don't lose the FPS. Yeah, 4070 Super will max out 1440 down Vaughn. NVIDIA users, you can use NVIDIA control panel, and kick up the digital vibrance. Okay, so do I show it in this one? Oh, actually, I don't show it. Or yeah, I'd show it right here. So this is my setting. So go to adjust desktop color and then kick up your digital vibrance to around 65 to 70, and you can kick up the gamma a little bit for better visibility. And that way you don't get the performance hit that PostFX gives you. Oh, this is the extract?
Ну что,
I'm getting
неплохой
tired, though,
день,
guys.
господа.
I think I'm gonna sign off. Yeah, Andola, I agree. To make like the white night vision, that is nice to have, though. But thank you guys for being on. I will be trying to start streaming regularly again. I'll try to put out a schedule soon once I actually can. But otherwise, I'll just be coming. I'm gonna try to do. I'll do my best to stream every day, but at least every other day probably. So it's good to have you guys on. I appreciate and love you all. Hope you all have a good night. If I missed your question in chat, then just make sure you join my Discord. I think we're close to like 1,400 something, almost like 1,450 members now. So ton of people, ton of good, knowledgeable people in there. I moderate it pretty heavily, so there's no toxic people in there. It's all just good, respectful, and cool gamers in there. So join up. Shoot me a message if I missed your message. I'm sorry. Trying to keep up with chat as much as I can. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Yes. So thanks so much, bro. I'll see your game optimizing video. I was just dramatic because I see FPS are good. The game optimizing is best. Thanks again. Sleep good. Your community rocks. Thanks, Heimlich. I appreciate it. NPK, have a good night. Heimlich, have a good night. That one gamer, Andola, Bearju, thanks again for the super chat. I really appreciate the support. That means a lot to me. Don Vaughn, have a good night. Thanks for keeping me company. I will be streaming again regularly, so I hope to see you in the next one, guys. Have a good night. Peace out, y'all.